welcome to another DLC episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer, and on every Monday we do dedicated listener contribution / DLCs where we chat about things our listeners have been chatting about.
That's right. Good to see you guys again. It's been a few days since we did the main potty.
Yes, it sure has.
We've met up here on a Monday for 10 minutes of content.
Yep, definitely.
By the way, we all got here on time.
We did, unlike last week.
Yes.
Chris, learn your lesson. Just quickly, if you are listening to this and you're enjoying it, please like, subscribe, auto-download. Send it to a friend that likes gaming, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
Trying to grow
please.
this sucker so we can keep it going.
Yes, please. All right. Well, I thought this was a lovely question that Arne Nordholt in our ECG for ECG Facebook group brought up. They have asked, I don't want to gender them just in case, they have asked, in an extension of today's DLC, which was last week, who here has made real life friends from gaming? So last week we chatted about making friends in gaming, and then they asked, have you made real life friends? They said, I played DayZ way back when it first came out 11 years ago. DayZ is this open world survival game where you can decide whether to engage in combat or talk to other players. 9 times out of 10, I usually just go the first option, which is basically engage in combat. But one day I decided to try and talk to this fellow that I had pinned down in a house. Could have killed him, but I didn't. Turned out to be a pretty decent choice because he led me into his friend group, which I played with every day for a couple of years. In this friend group, there was a guy called Ross. Him and I stayed in contact when the group inevitably fell apart due to time. He lived in Scotland and I lived in Denmark, and one summer I decided to fly over and visit him.
Wow.
Next year he came to me, and throughout the years we have been back and forth a couple of times. Really magical experience to get a friend like that, and considering how easily I could have spoiled that opportunity by making a bad choice in a game.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I had him pinned down in a house and I was going to open fire on him, but I decided not to. And now they're friends.
That's so wholesome.
What a weird thing that could only happen in this current time. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where it's like, how did you guys become friends? And
I was like,
it's
we
okay,
studied together.
All right, so there was this game, and I was almost going to kill him. You know?
I had him pinned down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
so
he was begging
wholesome.
for mercy, and then now I fly over once a year and say g'day.
So cute. Mike White said, that's such a good story. I met a guy in a lobby of duos in Warzone back in the day. Fast forward many years later, and we catch up weekly, attend each other's weddings and birthdays, and now our toddlers play together.
That's rad.
So sweet. Casey said, when I was 16 years ago, my twin sister, my mum and I used to play World of Warcraft, and we made friends with a few people in our guild over years of playing, and we got invited to a couple's wedding. They also met in game and fell in love, so we packed our suitcases and went over to America to the wedding, and it was so much fun.
Oh my God.
How cute is that?
You have to, like, if you are part of a guild and then you get invited to another guild member's wedding but you've never met them, you have to go.
Yeah, totally.
Shit, that's awesome.
Totally.
Like, stuff like that, you've just got to do it.
Yeah, you got it.
What I'm taking away from this is all these people that have made the friends, and they're in different countries, and it's forced them to travel and go to countries
Which
that
is
they
great.
never would have thought they would have gone to. Like
That's
going to Denmark. Like, Denmark's a beautiful country, but it's like, it's not on most people's top priority. But then if you make a friend there, like, why wouldn't let's go to Denmark?
Yeah.
It makes me want to make friends with people online and
Yeah.
then just be like, hey, g'day, where are you from? And if they say somewhere cool, like, all right, I'm going to try to be this guy's friend.
Yeah,
and then they could like say to my wife, it's like, well, I've been chatting to this guy and he lives in Barbados.
Yeah, we've got accommodation sorted, love. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
that'd be rad. It's like, even if it's like, where do you live? It's like, I live in Surrey in the UK. It's like, we're not going to be friends.
No, thanks.
So I always get confused about this part of the world, but Amsterdam's in Denmark.
No, that's in the
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Is
But
it?
it's in that aura.
Yeah,
In
kinda,
that-
What
yeah.
country is Amsterdam and
Amsterdam's in the
Netherlands?
Dutch.
Deutsch.
God, it's so confusing, that part of the world.
Yeah, I know. I do know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Denmark and Netherlands and Sweden and Switzerland and Finland are
Yeah.
all the same.
Yeah.
Look, it's like a photo of Denmark, and I thought it was Amsterdam, but it was actually Nijhaven.
No, you haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way, is she listening from Denmark? That's
What's
so
that?
cool.
Oh.
The first person.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, is this Reddit?
No, this was our group.
Okay.
Sorry, just got to go back to
I
where
know
I
we
was.
do have somebody from Denmark listening.
Yeah, I think we do, eh?
Very cool. Sorry to
Oh,
not.
America is where Casey went.
Okay.
And then
The first one, because she said she
Arne,
went from
I think this
Denmark
may be,
to Scotland or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think this might be a male as well.
Shout
Arne. I think, yeah. But I also went on Reddit, and I won't read all of them, but there was a nice one. People were asking this exact question, and the top comment is, "Yep, best friends. She's my wife. Met playing PUBG in 2017."
That's so cool.
Isn't that
It's
cool?
so cool.
Oh my goodness! So if you have any more stories like that, please let us know because I'd love to read more of those on next week's
Yeah.
DLC.
It'll be a regular segment, I think.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is, yeah.
I love that. Guy, we missed your segment last week.
Yeah, so
Sorry about that.
This could be long or it could be short. But what I thought would be, listen, a hypothetical situation, we're going to do it for each other, is you get a message from a game developer and they say, congratulations, we've been following you on social media and we've decided that you'd be the perfect fit for this video game that we have made. The protagonist of this video game is you.
Yeah.
Right? So now it's my role to make a video game about Chris.
Yeah.
Now this could be a wholesome experience where Chris goes, "Oh my God, there's a video game about me. I can't wait to play it." And then I can make the game cater to your needs and
Yeah.
it'll be so much fun. But let's do the opposite. So Chris, you've just found out that there's a video game being made where you are the protagonist.
Yes.
It's my role to make that game. However, I've chosen to make the video game to the point where you hold the control and go, "I hate this game so much, but I'm disappointed because it's about me."
Which,
Okay.
by the way, is probably the reality of the situation were this to happen.
Yeah.
I think Guy-
If I were to make a video,
Yeah.
if somebody said Guy make a video game where Chris is the protagonist, you'd be so stoked, and you go, "Oh, but Guy's going to make it
Straight away, just
so annoying because then just to really take the wind from your sails." So, Chris, this is the video game where you are the protagonist,
right. So you're making it about me.
Yeah, and
I'm
you're-
making it about Ellie. Ellie's making it about you.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So you're a biker in a gang.
Oh my god, that was the one thing I didn't like about Days Gone with the bikies.
You are a biker
Yeah.
in a gang.
Do I have tats?
Oh yeah.
Like
Nice.
cool ones, like a shark with a top hat,
Yeah. And a moustache.
which Guy has.
Yeah, and you've got you tuck your gun in your pants, and you drink beer,
Sick.
and you love Jack Daniels.
Do I like have flames and stuff tattooed on me and painted on my bike and stuff?
Yeah, hard out.
Leather vest.
Yeah.
Hell
The-
yeah,
the,
baby.
the handlebars of your motorbike.
Ape hangers.
Ape hangers, but they're like, instead of it just being straight, like full on, like actual bars, it's like chain.
Oh, the chain ones.
Chain ones. Yeah. And you've got
Skull
skulls.
rings.
Skulls everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's you. Chris
Sick.
Key, the biker.
Love it.
It's in a world based where people have to fight large aliens in huge robot suits called Jaegers.
Well, okay,
And
so
it's
what?
a multiplayer only online. It's an online storyline only.
So I have to play with other people?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And so what's with the aliens in the big suits?
Yeah.
And what is it like Halo?
No, it's like Pacific Rim.
I hate Pacific Rim. By
So
the
you're
way, worst movie ever made. Guy loves it. Guy loves it. Terrible film.
I think it's a fun film.
Oh, well, this bit here is so cool. He does this big punch. Anyway, we get into the way. Okay, I
So
hate this game.
that is the game. So
The thing
you-
is, that could be a good premise. Pacific Rim just sucked.
yeah. So you've just found out that they're basing a video game on you, but that's the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you play it?
Well, of course I'd play it. I'd platinum it. I'd play it on the hardest difficulties.
Yes.
And does the guy look like me and
Looks
sound
just
like
like
me?
you.
And I'm a biker.
Looks and sounds just like you.
I probably
Yeah.
would play that.
Yeah.
Because I have to, right? Like, you know.
Yeah. Your pride is not going to be that big that you'd be like,
No. No, shit. And guys like, guys made it. He's really proud of it. I better play it. I do it for that reason, you know?
I wouldn't even be proud of it. I'd just be proud of how much it annoys you.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right. Do you want to go next or I'll go next?
Oh yeah, you go next if you like. Or I can go next.
You go next.
Okay, I'll go next. Okay, so I've done one for Guy, and I'm going to call the name of
Ooh,
the
you've
game
given it a name,
is Call Guy. So like a play on like Fall
my
Guy.
God, I
but
hate
it's,
it. So
but
it's
it's Call
working.
Guy.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, and so basically it's going to be based on like a From Software sort of scenario. So
Oh, I
everything,
love it.
Yeah, everything is hard. Everything, you just die
Die all the
constantly.
time.
And
yeah.
every time you rest at a bonfire, all the enemies come back again.
Yeah.
I hated that about the Jedi Fallen, whatever it was.
Yeah. Now, your inventory is a tote bag, and you have to carry it at all times because you love it so much.
I'm back on.
You have
I'm
one.
back on board.
You've gone the wrong way, Ellie. You're supposed to hate it.
No, I mean like it's going to be annoying for you. Like you're going to end up hating your tote bag because
Because when you
actually
hold a
have to
tote bag,
it.
you have to sort of hold it onto your shoulder,
Yes.
and if you don't, then it drops down.
So you've only got one hand really for everything else. So you have to carry that because you love it so much. Is it here today?
It's behind me.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. There it is.
He doesn't use it for anything other than this podcast.
Yeah, he doesn't. Now the other thing is that the way that you level up and earn points in this game is by finding McDonald's items like food, but you're not allowed to eat it. You can't eat it. You just have to store it in your tote bag. And if you eat it, you die.
So I've just got a tote full of delicious McDonald's, but I can't do anything about it.
Can I just add to this game that once he's collected it all, he like cashes it in for points by bringing it to me and you. And then we eat it in front of him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're the final boss.
Yeah. So the bonfires aren't actually
It's me and
bonfires.
Ellie.
It's you and Ellie sitting in a car and be like, all right.
And then like what it really annoyed was, hey man, do you reckon you could go back and ask for some sauce? And that's how you level up.
Love it. The main quest of this whole thing is you're call guy. So people just call you, cold call you.
He literally got a phone call just before.
Yeah, that was so
That
weird.
was his phone vibrating.
That was so weird. Do you hate phone calls like I do? Like, if you see a phone call like that, do you get massive anxiety?
I don't mind phone calls, but I
damn it.
don't like phone calls when it could have been a text.
Yeah, right. So this is just calls all the time.
Yeah.
Constantly have to answer, constantly have to do these quests for people, just constantly giving you anxiety about what this call is. Yeah. And then also, once you start a quest, you have to finish it. You can't go, I'm bored now, I'm going to start doing this quest. You have to finish it. Otherwise.
Have you noticed my body language is I've just sort of like shrunk in a little bit because this game is making me anxious.
And if you don't finish a task and you abort mission, Daisy, Nala, and Plum,
All of them die. What the hell?
They're gone. They're gone.
My cat, my dog, and my daughter die. Leaving just me and my wife with a tote full of McDonald's.
No, that's for us. Finish the task.
Oh my god. Well, of course I'm finishing the game. Wait, hang on. They die in real life or they die in game?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
No, in the game, obviously.
In the game. So that's my game for you, Call Guy.
Call Guy sucks.
Just sounds awful.
I will play it.
I would like to pre-order that. Okay,
But only play it in 6 months when all the bugs are out.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a game for Ellie.
Uh-oh.
Game Ellie would hate.
Awesome.
Everything?
I was going to say, is it just a game that's been released?
Well, it does start here saying involves turning on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Hates it.
Takes the sea leagues.
Yeah.
Now, my initial instinct was to go down the Dark Souls kind of route, but I was like, no. This is a VR game.
Oh, okay, yeah, nah. Oh, yeah.
It's a first-person shooter set in Strobeland.
Oh, so it's just what, like, do you mean like just...
The sun sets and rises super fast every day, so it's like a strobing effect.
I would vomit straight away.
So it doesn't matter how many sea legs you have, you are getting motion sick.
Yeah.
How awful
Yeah.
are strobes, though?
Oh, I hate them, mate.
Okay.
Oh,
At the start of the game, to set up the game,
yeah.
the bad guy slips you a drug, which switches your movements into opposite mode.
Oh,
So
God.
you move right and
What
everything
a
turns left.
Everything's inverted.
And it's the first. It's basically, my objective is for you to throw up within the first 10 seconds.
You've done it. You've done it.
You're going to make us
It's,
throw up now.
it's only about killing.
Oh,
That's
just
the only mechanic.
awesome.
Because you're always on here like, games aren't just shoot, bang. Like this is. It's just pure
Just
death.
combat. Oh.
Yeah. Every NPC you come across is clearly on the spectrum, but you're incapable of diagnosing them because every time you speak, you say an insult. And the just kidding button is unlocked with a $100 microtransaction.
Oh, you're joking. So I've got to pay $100 every time I want to say just
Every
kidding.
time you want to say real money, every time you want to say just kidding.
Wow.
And so every person you come across, like NPC, is clearly got some form of like ADHD or
yeah.
autism, and
Yeah.
you really want to let them know
Oh, yeah,
because it'll
man.
help them change.
Amen.
You can't because you just insult them.
Oh, this is my help.
Yeah.
This is
And
awful.
you can't say just
NPCs
kidding.
come up to you and their lines are just like, I can't focus on tasks, and I always seem to just like start things, and then I get like a real dopamine fix, and then all of a sudden I just drop.
That's right. And then Ellie selects on the like sort of the menu. Oh, I think you might have, for example,
Yeah,
what would you
autism,
say?
maybe.
Autism.
Yeah.
Yeah. But instead, you just call them a piece of shit.
No, and
You're
then
a
I
piece of shit.
And then the objective pops up, kill them.
Yeah. And you basically
Kill
have to
them.
Kill them.
Yeah, it's awful.
They always get mad and then kill you.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, you've nailed this.
And
This
then
is
the
awful.
bad guy calls your dog pathetic. And that's the game.
Love it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't love it.
You
I
hate
love
it.
what you've done, but I hate it.
Yeah, I'd play that game.
Clever stuff.
I don't know what
stuff.
it's called though. Ellie, come back to me.
Ellie, come back to me.
No, I mean, Guy.
Ellie ejects her belly because I'm vomiting.
Not quite.
Nah,
Not really there, is it?
Almost.
No? Okay.
It's all right. Well, have you guys got any games that we'd hate to play? Maybe.
Yes. What's my game? What's my game called? Give us some
Yeah,
feedback on that.
let's come up with a title for Ellie's strobe game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how it's in, what was it, Strobeland?
Strobeland. The sun sets and rises really fast, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And the opposite movements, though. I
That
think
would suck.
everyone would
Great.
throw up.
No, yeah, that's great. Nice
Sam
work.
comes home and just Ellie's just in the lounge. I'm sorry.
Why don't you stop playing? Oh, because Chris made it. It means a lot to him. Let us know some games that you'd hate for us to play or games that maybe you would hate to play. The Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers.
Thanks for listening,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you on Thursday for the main app.
Bye.